Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the last episode, we passed through Mount Blaze and beat Moltres. Luckily, I actually didn't think I'd be able to beat him my first try, because he's annoying. And we got here to, I believe this is Ice Field or Iced Forest, I can't remember. Now we can take out things. Blast Seed, Dig. I'm actually going to give that to Charmander, because it could be useful for later on. Reviver Seed. I've got plenty of Reviver Seeds on me, except, well, I ended up using up one because of that darn Moltres killing off Charmander, and then he got revived. So yeah. Which should we go? Frosty Forest. This is the name. It's gonna be freezing cold, but let's try our best. Okay, let's do this. Yay, Max Elixir! At the very beginning, too. That's very helpful. Also, the map is really hard for me to see, so... pardon me if if like, there's an exit mark somewhere and I totally miss it. Alright, level ups. Level 18. Wow, is it just me, or did his level, like, skyrocket? His level's, like, totally skyrocketed just then. And I have 2,000 left to level up, and he has 5,000. Okay, I'm still gonna be a bit ahead of him by like 3,000 points. Another Max Elixir. That is very nice, game. Really nice of you. Now let's go over here, and there are the stairs. Continuing on, there are the stairs again. I love it when the game does that. Oh, not Azurill. I hate Azurill. I hate Oh, no. What the? Get out of here! Now, I'm sorry if that was cruel, but seriously. Ugh. Pokemon are annoying sometimes. Ferret. Alright. Ferret. Okay, let's move on. My friend said his Trico kept getting knocked out when he was fighting Moltres, and he died at Mount Blaze a lot, and he grew to resent it. And I mean resent it. Like, he hates it. What the? How does an attack rise like that? That's not how the game works. Ugh. Wow, the stores are actually kind of closed off. No, oh god, Nose Pass! I hated you in Pokemon Ruby. Ruby and Sapphire. In Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you were too... That game is too easy. I'm sorry. They made Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire way too easy. With the global trading system and like... oh shoot. Player search system, something like that? I can't remember the exact name of it at the current moment. But... And... I don't know, the game just threw experience points at you. And the fact that you didn't even need to have a Pokemon out to level them up was ridiculous. Not only that, but the Lucky Egg is broken in that game. Broken! Okay, for example, I accidentally killed a Groudon, but, you know, I saved before him, so I wasn't that mad. I was just a little bit annoyed, because he kept using Rest and stuff, and then when I thought I had him, things happened. Someone has intruded upon the forest. The enfeebled flow of icy winds. Is the intrusion to blame? It must be stopped. For it is to protect the forest. I think that means we're at the halfway point. Oh god, it's foggy. Wait, if it's clear, then why is the message all fogged up like that? Fogged. Anyways, the Lucky Egg is broken, and for example, I accidentally killed off Groudon because he kept like using Rest and stuff, and when I thought I finally had him, I ended up getting a critical hit on him. Of course, of all the time to get a critical hit, I got it when I didn't need one. And the Pokemon I had out had the Lucky Egg equipped, and I had another Pokemon out at a time beforehand. That Pokemon received, I believe it was 2,000, 3,000 experience points. Or maybe, was it 4,000? can't remember really, but the Pokemon with the lucky egg, I remember this for a fact, gained 8,236 experience points. Yeah. So, the game just throws them at you like nothing else. Not only that, but when you get the Aeon Flute and go to the Mirage Islands, training Pokemon is one of the easiest things to do. So, it's not hard to complete the Pokedex. By this point, it's not hard to complete the Pokedex. Hell, you can beat the game within 3 days. Well, if you were hardcore enough, you could beat it within, like, 12 hours. If you were that hardcore of a fan, really. So, I assumed that the halfway point was there. Yep, I knew it. When the dialogue box came, I knew it was at the halfway point. Keep going. Frosty Grotto. That's a really cool name. I don't know what makes it a grotto, though. Snow. I want it to snow here so bad. I want it to snow. The snow is like a blessing to me. I love it. Although, I do not wish I was in the Northeast right now. Because you know what's going on over there. They're being threatened by this freaking huge blizzard. And I'm sorry, like, that kind of sucks. Not kinda, it really sucks, in all honesty. I kinda wish I was there, though, because Reviver Seed! Thank you, game! I love you, game! I love you! You gave me something nice, thank you. They gave me a Reviver Seed, because they knew I was gonna suck against the boss, didn't they? The game is mocking me now. First I go from thanking the game to thinking it's mocking me. Great. So as I said, the peaks and like the depths of forest and stuff, they're usually about 3, 4, 5 floors long, which is very nice on the game's part, and I'm very happy the developers did that for us. Now this one actually might be about 5 or 6 floors now that I think about it, but that's still no big deal. Especially with the speed up button and the fact that I'm getting souped up a little. Okay, finding a lot of Rhyhorns, really. Where are they all coming from? Sir! Thank you. Okay. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, but it's because my defense has been lowered by quite a lot, actually. Okay, an Oranberry right in the middle of a place. Alright. Clear Gummy again. Why are you stepping on things? Level 20! New move? Razor Leaf! Yes! Screw Tackle. Even though it's been kind of helpful in the past. Keep Your Distance was added to Kenny's list of usable tactics. So is that like something I can tell Charmander and he does that? Okay, before I move on, I'm gonna use a Max Elixir just in case my equipment just in case my PP doesn't get re-increased or like doesn't replenish. We've sure traveled far into this forest. I think we'll be out if we can get through this part. It shouldn't be far. Let's keep going. Huh? Kenny, did you say something? I didn't think so. I thought I heard a voice. Must have imagined it. Turn back. You may not pass. Who's there? You are forbidden to pass. If you persist in trying, then so be it. But only after you've defeated me. Ow, it's too bright. The ice around us is reflecting this light. That sucks when you're skiing. I know you have goggles and stuff, but when the sun reflects against snow, especially on a slope like that, it hurts your eyes a lot. I am Articuno, the warder of ice. Those that enter the forest I shall destroy with all my might. Let us begin. Okay. Now, I'm gonna toss a Stun Seed his way, even though he's probably gonna... Oh, cool. I can now use, Toxic. Now, this guy isn't really a pushover. He is quite a bit stronger than Moltres. But keep in mind that if you have like Toxic and Leech Seed and all those kinds of moves, you should be fine. Attack. By this point, that's all we can do. 18 damage. I don't know why this guy's only doing his normal attack, in all honesty. Ooh, nice shot, dude. Now, if I knew Synthesis, I would be really happy right now, but I don't. But that's all good. Also, keep in mind that when your belly runs out and you're out of apples, keep in mind that your HP will decrease a lot. So it's like for every one step you take, Leech Seed wore off. So for each one step you take, 1 hit point will be lost. So if you have a ow! Oh god. So if you have like 50 hit points and you take 50 steps without eating something or like taking an Aura Berry or something like that, you're gonna die. And that will happen if you're not cautious, because it happens very, very fast. Please, Articuno, we have to get through here, no matter what it takes. Please let us pass. No, I cannot. We just beat you. You just said we can pass if we beat you. Why? Why can't we pass? The frigid forest airs. It has warmed considerably in recent times. Warmed up? I'm still freezing, but the flow of frigid air has been disturbed in the forest. Snow has started to melt. Snow is melting, snow that has never melted before. This has never happened, not even once. Then you appeared in the forest. Is this not your doing? We have nothing to do with it. It's a coincidence. Please, Articuno, hear me out. It isn't our fault that the snow started melting here. It's not just here. Natural calamities are taking place everywhere right now. The forest frigid airflow would have been disturbed even if we hadn't come. Is that all? You expect me to believe that? Whoa! Enough of your foolish talk. Prepare for your end. Stop it! Absol! There is nothing false in what they said. Calamities are indeed occurring in nature everywhere. Is that true? Yes. I have the ability to sense natural disasters. The calamities taking place now are of a special nature. I've never experienced such before. So there are calamities besides this. Fine. I will choose to believe you. You may pass. Articuno. However, whoa, you must try to prevent the calamities from spreading. I'm counting on you. Yep, we promise, Articuno. Whew, that was too close. Thank you. You saved us. Rather than saying thanks, focus on stopping the calamities before they worsen. If they are left unchecked, worse will befall us. My instinct warns me so. Ugh. I sensed that terrible power of the natural calamities. I was led here by my feelings of foreboding. I think it would be best if we combine forces. I will join you. Huh? You will? Really? Really? To put an end to the calamities, cooperation is vital. Let me lend you my powers. Thank you, Absol. Yay! Abso. Oh, do I really want to name this guy Absolutely? No. Oh my god. And so, after getting through the frosty forest, Kenny's team headed further north. The more they advanced, the harsher the conditions became. Okay, I'm only at 1355. Let's keep going. This icy path seems to go on forever. We've walked a long way here. Charmander looks exhausted too. We've been running all this time out of desperation. What's in store for us ahead? Are we really doing the right thing? It's too cold. There's nothing but snow now. The scenery's been the same for a while. I wonder if we're really making progress. Hey, Kenny, I was thinking. I think we've come to a place that's empty except for us. I have a feeling that there's nothing ahead of here if we keep moving. And I'm getting exhausted. We too. What's gonna happen to us? We'll be fine. Sure, that's right. There isn't any point in wondering about what might happen, not after coming this far. Sorry, Kenny. I was just feeling sorry for myself. I have faith in you. That's what brought me here. And that's not changing. I still have faith in you, Kenny. I'll keep going wherever you go. Yes, Charmander trusts me without any doubt. I can't afford to be indecisive. I have to believe in myself more. Whoa, what's going on? Look at that slowdown, though. What? What was that? Dizzy? Or what? Man, there was something like this in the second installment. I think this is what the second installment kind of built off of, with the dimensional scream and stuff like that. Huh? Is something wrong, Kenny? Finally you've arrived. Someone's talking to me. Charmander? No, that voice isn't Charmander. This voice, I've heard it somewhere. Gardevoir! Finally, you've arrived. I've been waiting for you. Gardevoir! I'm so glad. Finally we get to meet. You're... what? Kenny, is something the matter? Why are you talking to yourself? I cannot be seen by others. I am visible only to you. Which doesn't make any sense! A little farther ahead, there is a jagged mountain range topped by Mount Freeze. Inside its peak, Ninetales lives. Ninetales! Ninetales awaits your arrival. Beware. Oh, wait! Hey, Kenny! Kenny! What's the matter with you? What happened? And we tell him the story. Oh, so something like that happened. Gardevoir appeared to you. That's why you were looking so stunned earlier. Where's Absol? I'm amazed, though. Ninetales isn't just a legend, it really exists. And that Ninetales is up at the peak. Kenny, all the effort we put into getting here, it's finally gonna bear fruit. We'll meet Ninetales and get the truth. We'll finally get rid of the suspicions others have had about you. Awesome. And I got nothing to say. Listen, don't be so worried. It'll be alright. It's only natural that you'd be scared of meeting Ninetales. The heartless human who abandoned Gardevoir, it may be you. I can understand how you could think that. But that's impossible. You're not that human, I'm sure. How can you say that? Well, there was a time where I had some doubts, but now... I wonder why. I really don't know why. But it's alright. Kenny, you're a really good sort. You know, before, when I first got the idea to start a rescue team, I met you in the tiny woods. Now that I think about it, there was something different about you. It's strange, isn't it? But Kenny, I believe in you. Anyway, we should go. Let's go! Okay. Am I gonna be able to make this, in this episode? This might be a bit of a long one, because I want to get all this done in this episode. Mount Freeze. It depends on how big this mountain is. Stay away from Swablu. I don't like Swablu. Oh, yes! Is this the one that, No, this is not the one. This is not the one. Oh, yes, it is. Guys, if you haven't played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2, I highly recommend it to you. It is probably my favorite Mystery Dungeon of the bunch. I think it's better. You know what? I think it's probably my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Like, overall. It is my favorite Pokemon game. That's because I prefer story over brute action and stuff. Like an RPG like that. I know your goal is to collect the Pokedex, but I just find not much story in there. There is a bit of a story in I almost said Final Fantasy V. There's a bit of a story in Gen 5. But, I don't know, there just hasn't been much story involved in the Pokemon games. But this game is, even though it's a spin-off, it has so much more depth to it. The developers put so much, they put so much effort into these games. It drives me crazy how... Yes, Absol, my buddy! I'm here to fight... Oh, okay, good for you. I think that's the only Absol there is in the game, now that I think about it. Great. You! Get out of here! But seriously. But actually. So, that game would be really good for you guys to play, I think. But here's the thing that made me think about the song. I believe there is a dungeon later on, called Blizzard Island, if I can remember correctly, in the post-game. There's a post-game in Mystery Dungeon 2 where you can go to a whole bunch of different dungeons and stuff. There's a whole, post-story behind the actual story. And you can go to a place called Blizzard Island. That dungeon puts some serious, nostalgia, I guess. Nostalgia? I don't know how to call it nostalgia. But it takes, this place, the theme from Mount Freeze, and it totally, it like remixes it. It takes the themes from Frosty Forest and Mount Freeze, and it remixes them, putting them together in a really awesome thing. And I'll probably put it at the end of one of these things, maybe. I don't know. It's just a really cool song. I suggest that you look it up, because it's actually a really, really nice remix. I love it. Okay, here are the stairs. But in my opinion, the story in the second game is well, actually they're about the same, but the ending in Mystery Dungeon 2 had more of an effect on me, I would say, probably. Because at the point you would have never seen your partner cry. In this game you see your partner cry, I think, once or twice. But in Mystery Dungeon 2, your partner, like, he stops crying. He like is on the verge of tears, but he doesn't cry, and so you can see that he has a lot of emotion. But when something happens, yeah. Basically, the plot line is almost the exact same, except it's got a lot more depth to it, in my opinion. Ah! Did you just... Wait. No. Oh, he's under Encore. Okay. Because usually that exclamation point means he's got, like, really low hit points, and that kind of scared me there. Encore ended. Okay, cool. If you haven't played that game, I recommend it. But I shouldn't be talking about Mystery Dungeon 2 in Mystery Dungeon 1 game, of course. This game is also really good. It has a... Excuse me now! Oh, boy. Let's get you out of here. Ooh, nice catch. Man, what a jerk. He threw things at me and they hurt. Okay, next. Next. Why did you do that, Absol? Alright. Snow! Alright. Let's see. What else was there about these games that I really liked? This game, I really like the final dungeon. Sky Tower, I think it is. Because you're literally floating on a cloud. Which I think is really, really cool. Oh, no. Get out of here. We are not having that. And I totally forgot to set his ranged attack. That would have been nice that would have been cool if I had done that beforehand. That's okay, though. Yeah, here we go, stairs. Floor 10. Oranberry. Oh, he picked up the Oranberry. Not bad. You. Excuse me again. I personally like Mystery Dungeon 2 more than this one, as I said before, but it's because, you know, the story's really deep, it's got more Pokemon in it, and I feel like the characters in this game, I feel like it was just you and your partner and like Absol and Ninetales. There was this set amount of characters that had some significance, but in the second game, there is a huge community of Pokemon that have like a huge importance in the game. Yeah, it's like a group of what, 20-something Pokemon. Oh no! Let's get you out of that danger zone. Die! Oh, come on! Thank you, Charmander, for helping me there. Where are the stairs? There they are. Vigoroth. I always called it Vagrowth for some odd reason when I was a kid. I always called it Vagrowth. Like, vague growth? Does that make any sense? Well, actually, yeah, vague growth. Like, it grew up vaguely. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Ignore me. I never make sense when I'm tired. And I also stutter a lot when I'm tired. And it's only 9:30 at night. I woke up really early this morning. Don't ask. Is those the stairs? No, there's not. Oh, God, slacking. Get away from me, slacking. Slacking. Get away from me. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Ow. Get out of here. Okay, he's not nearly as bad as he is in a normal game. I want that. Give it to me. I want that. Give it to me. Give me. Thank you. Man, apparently Reviver Seeds are really common in this version. In Mystery Dungeon 2, they are so hard to come by. I rarely find Reviver Seeds in that game. Oh, and I also remembered what the name of the seed is that boost your special attack and physical attack. That helped me defeat Dialga. Rage. Fine, it's better than Growl. But it's called a Violent Seed. It doesn't reduce. It increases your special attack and physical attack to max. So like 255 attack. Or whatever the max number is in this game. Why does that miss so much? It's like Rock Tomb. Ugh. Snow, okay. 26. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. Oh well. Hopefully you guys can deal with that. Let's see. Oh, no, not Viper. Stop raping me. Jesus Christ! Ugh. Hate it when they do that. Die! Thank you. Ugh. Now, please let this be over. It's not done yet. Why isn't it done yet? I hate dungeons that have, like, 20 plus floors. Die! Oh, great. We all fell asleep. Wow. While we were asleep, Charmander got completely raped. And he wasted a Reviver Seed. Oh, well. Ugh. Can we please be done with this? Please! Please! I hate this place. Especially because of this bastard here. Bite. Taunt. Get rid of that. I don't know. I don't really like Absol that much in this game. He's just bland. All he ever talks about is those dang natural disasters all the time. He doesn't talk about how much he, like... Ugh. I don't know. He doesn't talk about the party that much. He doesn't talk with the party that much. All he cares about is the natural disasters. That's it. And it drives me crazy that that's all he talks about. Alright. Now let's get out of here. Please, let's get out of here. Yes! Thank you. Oh, and there's the peaks. Mount Freeze Peak. Now this one shouldn't be too hard. The monsters are a bit souped up, but as I said, souped up monsters, or this is not Final Fantasy, souped up enemies, but not nearly as many floors, which is so nice. And it's really nice if you spawn right next to the stairs. Okay, where are the stairs? I really like how there's a random number generator that determines not the number of floors, but what the floors look like and where the stairs are placed. I just think that's really cool that the game does that. And it's great because of Game Boy Advance processing power. Oh! Hate... Oh, great, and I don't even... Please, don't miss. Thank you! Jeez Louise. Now my hit points will increase. Oh, thanks! Wow. Wow, that's nice that he did that for me. He's the one with the arm berry. Ah, he ate it! What an ass. Okay. Okay, gotta do this. Doesn't have that many hit points, luckily. Like, I keep calling them monsters. This is not Final Fantasy. The enemy Pokemon in this game, compared to normal Pokemon games, they don't have nearly as many hit points as it seems like they would. Alright, here we go. Finally, we've arrived. This is the summit, isn't it? I wonder where Ninetales is. There they are. I spotted Kenny. Alright, I see them. Oh, great. Alakazam! It's about time we finally caught up with you. Your fugitive act dragged us all the way out here. Pipe down, Tyranitar. We can finally settle things here. I can barely contain myself. I'm itching for a fight. Charmander, I don't think badly of me. I don't know how to show mercy. Kenny, I didn't wish for this conclusion, but this too is fate. The role of a rescue team is to bring peace. We will crush you with every shred of our power. Get them. Alright, one-on-one fight. Cease this at once! Ninetales! What? Look at his face! Holy crap! Ninetales! What? Ninetales! That's Ninetales! The legend! It was real! Cease the fighting at once, Alakazam! They are my guests. Tell us, Ninetales. Who was the human that appeared in your legend? No, even before that. Was the legend itself a true event? Depending on your reply, I have no choice but to eliminate them. Whether they considered my curse to be a legend or not, I care not. However, it did happen. Many years ago, I tried to lay a curse on a human. It was then, however, that Gardevoir, the human's partner, dashed in. It selflessly bore the full brunt of the curse meant for the human. The human did a selfish and cowardly thing. They abandoned Gardevoir and fled. The human eventually became a Pokemon. Transformed into a Pokemon, the human lives on. And the human would be, who is this human that you speak of? Kenny, you may relax. It is not you. Just now, what'd you just say? Kenny is not the human that appears in the legend. That is what I said. What? What's happening to me? I'm too tense up to move. Deep breaths. In, out. In, out. In, out. Whew. Oh wow, fantastic. Now, is he hugging me here? I've been confused what he does there. While he's circling around me? Is he hugging me, or is he, like, circling, running around? That's great! I knew that Kenny wasn't involved. I knew it! There's no way that Kenny would have done those terrible things. I have another thing to say. It is true that I foretold the world's balance becoming unstable. However, that human becoming a Pokemon and the world's balance are not linked in any way. The cause of natural calamities lies elsewhere. Hey, you! You were wrong. You were wrong to hound and harass Kenny. We apologize. We're sorry. We got worked up by that Gengar. No, I suspected Gengar right from the start. Kenny just doesn't look like the treacherous type. Ha ha ha. If only that were true. But I must say, you are to be commended for prevailing through this cruel journey and discovering the truth. Impressive, Kenny. Excellent. I knew I was right. Huh? But wait. Then why did Kenny turn into a Pokemon? I understand that Kenny isn't the human from the legend. Then how do you explain Kenny becoming a Pokemon? Kenny, who are you? Oh no, the ground's heaving. Quake! The world's crust is shifting. The natural calamities are worsening. And the shifting of the ground. It will awaken the beast that embodies the ground. The beast that slept deep underground. Groudon will be awakened. What? Groudon is rising. Groudon? What is that? What's a Groudon? A legendary Pokemon that's been spoken of only in myths. It is the Pokemon that raised the landmasses and created continents. It is said to have taken to sleep after catastrophic battles with the archenemy Kyogre. If Groudon were to get loose, there would be chaos. It must be stopped. We will go. We'll go too. No, you must remain behind. Groudon is far more powerful than any Pokemon you've ever faced. Leave it to us. That's how it goes. You go back to your rescue team base for a well-earned rest. Don't worry about us. We didn't get our gold rank the easy way. We'll get the job done, and we'll be back before you know it. Fine. We're off to quell Groudon. And thus, Alakazam's team made their way underground to quell the awakened Groudon. Meanwhile, cleared of all suspicion, Kenny's team put an end to their long and arduous journey, and it returned to their welcoming rescue team base. Okay. Meanwhile, back in Pokemon Square... Keke, you lot! Why aren't you out there hunting down Kenny's team? That's easy for you to say. It's too much for us. They say Kenny's team has gone way far out there. If he went, the best we could hope for is maybe Lapis Cave. I joined the chase, but they fled into Mount Blaze. For the life of me, I can't go in there, and that's where I lost her trail. I'm a grass type, see? Fire doesn't agree with me at all. I don't know what became of Kenny's team after that. But those fugitives, do you think they would risk Mount Blaze? They've grown up tough. I can't keep up. Ha ha ha. Gah, what a spineless lot you are. You're so full of big talk. What about your team, Gengar? You should just hang around in the square and don't do a thing. Walk the talk. You guys go. We're out of that picture. Keke. Our role is to receive word about Kenny's demise. Just appointed yourself that. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Meditam, what's the word? Kenny is... Oh, finally, we finally rid of Kenny? Keke. No, it's the opposite. Kenny is back. Keke, what do you say? Hey, over there. Kenny. They're back. Hi, everyone, we're back. Whew, we finally made it back. We've gone so far. It feels kind of nostalgic being back here, Kenny. Hey, Charmander. Huh? Oh, it's you, Gengar. It's been a while. God, what's with that smug confidence? Maybe. Gengar, everything you said was completely wrong. Kenny had nothing to do with it. Kenny was innocent. What? Is that true? Yep, we met Ninetales and asked. Kenny isn't the human from the legend. We're back because we discovered the truth. Wait a second. You can't be trusted yet. If you're going to make that claim, let's see some proof. Proof? That's right, some hard evidence. Let's see some proof. Come on, out with it. Proof? We don't have any proof. It's too bad you don't have proof. You came back for us so we could get rid of you easier. How conveniently foolish. Now, fellow Pokemon, here's your chance to get rid of Kenny. What's wrong, everyone? Don't you want to be rid of Kenny? I always believed in Kenny. You don't fool me. Okay? I'm out. I was saved by Kenny's team before. I joined the chase with a heavy heart because of what you're urging, but I simply cannot think of Kenny being in a bad way. I've heard enough too. I believe Kenny. Yeah, that's right. Who needs proof? Everyone. Extra, read all about it. Now this is probably my favorite scene in the game. This scene right here. I don't know why. Probably because of what happens, like the... What is this? It looks like a newspaper, doesn't it? Okay, I'll read it aloud. Let's see. Pokemon News Extra. Kenny innocent. Kenny met with Ninetales under the watchful eye of Alakazam and proved that he had nothing to do with the human legend. And as a result, Gengar's claims were found to be malicious lies. End. You rotten. Run! Stop, you liar! You conned us! Oh, I love that. Welcome back. Yup, it's good to be back. We're back like we promised. I'm so glad. Kenny isn't suspected anymore. Yup, I'm glad too. We won't have to keep running from everyone anymore. Kenny, we're both exhausted. Let's try to get some sleep. Our rescue team gets revived tomorrow. Let's try and do our best. Okay. Next morning. What? I don't... Well, okay, since this is a bit of a transition, in the next one, we're going to figure out what we do in the next morning, which is probably just do a whole bunch of missions. But I'm so glad I got all this done. Sorry this episode is like 40 minutes long, but I really wanted to get this done ASAP. Also, this should count as a double up because I will not be able to upload tomorrow because of band stuff, marching and all that. So I'll see you guys later.